Football.
If your team can't beat unranked team,
Football.
I want to hear foot
Football.
or ball.
Football. Football. Football.
If the whole
Football.
state, man, from the college team to the pro team, I want to hear foot or ball, man.
Football.
I called that nigga E, man. That nigga was hot yesterday.
Hey man, I don't get mad. I get money, dog.
Uh, hey, bet not bet with them, man.
I don't bet. I don't bet on sports.
Jeez.
It's too unpredictable.
Especially when you're in Florida, man.
Nah, I can predict that. Trust me. He was the one who was sold on Beck. I wasn't sold on Beck in the beginning in the season. I'm like, all I needed him to do is be serviceable.
Y'all didn't, man. Y'all might end up firing the fucking head coach at this point.
It is on him, man, because he the offensive line coach. Him and his best friend, the offensive line coach, and they got the most penalties on the team, bro.
Y'all had a minute left with one timeout, and y'all didn't even try. Y'all said, okay, we're
Bruh,
gonna take a time.
that I knew Mario don't have that killer instinct. I knew that the what 2 years ago when he didn't take a knee and lost to Georgia Tech on a fumble and last minute Hail Mary. But yeah, bro, you got Malachi Tony on the field. So with a Carson Beck can't you don't trust him to throw deep. You still got Malachi Tony. He a threat, bro. When he did that, I knew we lost the game, bro. Every team in the nation would have tried to get as close as you can and
Oh, she
say,
can.
field goal kicker, this is your dream come true, 60-yard field goal. Can you make it? It's crazy, bro.
Not this, not him.
No, hey man, it is what it is. I may tell my people, hey, ain't no need to renew and become an 18 because we've been ticket holders for 17 years. Like, hey man, we just buy game day tickets. We ain't got to invest this much into the team. I could be on vacation watching this elbow.
Right. Man.
That was the only thing missing, man. Be out on the Lido deck having a cocktail.
Oh, you on Royal. Y'all the good shit. Nah,
Hey
man. Go
man,
go to Carnival, man. Go to Carnival, man. Welcome to the hood, man. Go to Carnival, man.
oh man, see me on the Lido deck.
You know,
Hey,
man.
what you want? I don't know. Make it extra strong, man. Miami tripping.
Right. It's gonna happen. Hey, I know they talking shit at the barbershop where he at, man. Hey, that nigga might have to find a new barber, man.
Hey, but one thing about it, if they a state fan or Florida fan, they can't talk trash, bro.
Nah,
They can't. You can't talk trash if those are your two teams. You can't talk trash to me.
can't talk trash when I beat your ass.
And belt the
Hey,
ass. We still the state champs. You can't take that from us.
I guess time change must throw somebody off.
hey, yeah, hey. I called E yesterday. He said, "Hey man, your TV faster than mine. He ain't throwing. Hey man, we still got time."
Nah, that's just like my dad, man. I can't. Hey, bye. Get off the phone. You seen a play before me? No way. You can't enjoy it. You getting all excited. Oh man, he dropped the pass. They ain't even hiked the ball yet. What?
No, they just coming back from commercial break. what
Right.
He
that
like,
trash
oh,
time? I had to get off Twitter Spaces because of that, man. They was on there going off cussing. I don't even know what happened yet, man. No, so yeah, what it is, man.
from the college team to the NFL team, man. Hey man, just a. It seemed like Florida. Y'all do good at develop at birthing the players, and they go elsewhere to be great. They come to Ohio to become great. I think Jeremiah
So
Smith from Florida.
Brandon Ennis ain't hardly touch the field. He from down south.
I
On them.
think uh I
You
think
know what the
Yeah,
heck
he
about,
from.
man. If you don't know where he from, bro,
Right. Right.
somebody he think
You
you
know.
know where he from.
You know.
Anyway, man, let's get this money, man.
hey how much you lose at the barbershop on that game yesterday? E?
Nothing. I lost
Oh,
my money last week. Last time when we both
uh,
lost. I said we were going undefeated in the regular season. That's why I lost my money. So,
Hey, how I look at it, E. Since all of us talking been alive, both of our teams won national championships. Let's move on.
he in the present. The
I
Ohio
am in the
State.
present. I am in the
The
present,
Ohio
though.
State. The
Nah,
Ohio State.
I
Hey
gotta
man.
add extra E's to your name. That I don't see that on the school anywhere. I don't see THEE. I just see THE.
I
Yeah,
know
like a Instagram handle, the real Ohio State. Put the Ohio State.
I know who ain't gonna be playing in January this year.
Hey, you mess around, our bowl game might be
you
in
count your
January.
shit too early. You want to?
We might have a bowl game in January. It might be the Pop Tart Bowl, but it's gonna be a bowl game.
Hey, man, folks ain't coming in for that. They coming for the price, man.
Huh?
Let's get this money, man.
uh, hey man, he
What
pissed about
gold?
it.
What gold looking like, man? What you think? You bears, you bullets, what?
Come on, man. I only go one direction, man. We going up, man. It's a retrace. But how far down can it come? Because this is a swing on the weekly. Like I like
Where you
to
feel? Shit.
when I got my consolidation like this, I like to put my swing at the bottom of the. I want the lowest candle. I know some people might pick this right here because this was the expansion from it, but I like to give it a little bit of room.
Well, why don't you use one with the so what you thinking? 50%? Or you thinking deeper?
No, I think we done
Done what?
retracing. We going up.
From there?
Yeah, because remember when you are ultra bullish, you're gonna react in the upper half. You it's not they don't even come back 50%.
Okay.
I'm looking at the daily. See, this other thing is like right now we've been consolidating for the last 4 days.
They
You
want to come
gotta,
down, bro.
yeah. So I'm looking at it too. And it came in that daily gap and it didn't even push above. That's pretty high.
So what we
Nah,
doing?
nah. You looking at what's that? 15% retracement. Shit. All I'm looking at is when we came to take out the weekly lows below this candle, we had our 4-hour shift, and now we just sit in the middle. And if I look at it, this is the target right here. 4-hour shift, closure above here, retrace. Now we sit here. To me, this is the target right here.
Okay.
What you think, E?
I can see that. I can see that as a viable option because it's
Right.
making higher lows.
And then that'll probably take out, previous week high and everything. Then probably, but yeah, I'm looking at up here.
See, it's doing that.
Right. Because if that was the case, when this made the TFA, it just came to out this internal low, and then didn't run this.
We'll see.
Yes, sir. 15-minute looks it's in a box right now. Got a 4-hour TFA line right here. Yeah, your closure up here, then it dug all the way back down. Ran these lows, low, fell low, went up higher and higher and higher.
Thing I don't like is like went up here and then started going back down.
Right.
So I'm like, what the hell going on there?
With that.
Are they gonna do this and come back up, or it's gonna do this and go on down?
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know.
But then you ask yourself, okay, if we start dropping down, what's your target? Is it these lows, or are you trying to aim for here? Me personally, I probably, yep, that's it, yeah.
Here, here. But nice. Yeah.
But I'm still bullish. Look at silver. It look different. SIZ. Silver look a little different. Look at that weekly. Look at how it dug inside that weekly gap. A little bit. Look how it ended. So as E would say, throw a fib on there. Where we at? If you go here, it's at 50%. Yeah, you're right there. You're right there. We had a discount to go up. So it took that weekly low. Get rid of this. Weekly low was taken. 4-hour. 4-hour bullish CID. But compared to gold, it looks more like he's coming up here. 4 hour shift. Came back to it. It ain't grabbed no liquidity. Liquidity right here in the gap. Would you say E?
Mhm. Yeah, it didn't grab the liquidity that part it was seeking. Unless there's something in this area on a lower time frame right here
Right.
that it hit. I think because it can do this, come on down and go lower.
Right.
Because you keep making higher low, I'm at lower high.
Right.
Well, you know what this is? Confirmed market structure to the downside, came up, came down, it came back up in that gap. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just keep doing that. It ain't giving no follow through to the upside like that. So now it's all the way down. This thing came all the way down to this level.
Right.
And this done fill this in.
Yep.
So yeah, if it's gonna go up, it gotta flip right here. Or else it's coming down to this area here. I guess it looks like it's killing over to me.
But we all know what Sunday brings.
Right, because we open up off top of all this already. So I don't know. I'm gonna play it how it go.
Hey, that's the wild thing about Sunday, man. Hey, that's why I like when
All that analysis get those slap out the window.
Yeah. That's why I wrote what I wrote in general. I said, man, that's why I would never hold a position over the weekend. Never. Because let's say you hold this, okay, yeah, we shifted, we coming down here at Asian Open. This thing can come up in here, hit this, then go down there, and ran your goddamn stop loss. We've seen it over and over again.
Squeeze just a little bit more. Let me see what's going to the left. I'm saying if it's gonna go up, it probably need to go up from the open.
Because this is area 2. This is area 1.
Right.
It's all area 2.
Because if this is the whole buy model, then you got your drop, consolidation, drop, consolidation. It's the bottom out, flip. This consolidation to go back up.
Yep.
But you won't know till figure out what's going on. It's right in the middle.
Yeah.
So either it's gonna keel over or it's gonna go up.
Yeah. Me just looking at it from a higher time frame, I think it's ready to go up. I'm looking also at that weekly candle. Look at
It ran 3 weeks worth of lows.
yep.
Yeah.
And then look at how it closed. It's like we went all the way down here, but we closed all the way up here. Inside this candle, down there.
Yeah.
To me personally, it's like we grab all the liquidity below. You say below this low, below this low, below this low, inside this gap.
Inside.
Grab enough liquidity where now, okay, we're going higher. Even looking at it from a daily perspective. This was the low on Tuesday, came down to that weekly gap, then now it's starting to rise. Big three. Big three. The weekly showed me nothing at all. Let's look at the daily. Nothing. 4 hour. Like for me, looking at this, like it's in a box right now. The YM. Like nothing is showing me nothing that I can say without a shot, without with high probability that okay, we going back up here, we going below here. Like looking at this, I would want it to take out previous high or previous low. Because like right now, you're looking at it, we came outside that 4 hour bearish gap and we went lower. Took out these lows below here. Inside that new week opening gap. If I'm looking at my range, I'm looking at this low to high. We right in the middle. Would you agree?
About me one more time.
We in the middle. We in the middle. There's nothing that's saying, okay, this thing is going up, this thing is going down. We in the middle. We expanded and now we accumulate. Now either we're gonna push down, go higher, or we're gonna push up higher to go lower. One or two things. We've been consolidating since shit. Dinner all week. As we opened up Sunday, that huge gap up. We've been and if you look at this on the YM, if you look at that new week opening gap, there's no body closures. We just wicking, and this is 50% of it. No body closure. We just wicking.
Well, since you felt it, went up.
Right.
But it went up. It went up into here on that last candle. Went up.
Yeah, inside the gap.
So again, you're in the middle. Like you said,
You're in the middle. You're in the phone booth.
just gotta wait.
Yep. You're in the phone. You're in the phone booth.
Well, what we're looking like on lower time frame? Go down one step.
We're in the phone booth. We're in the blender, as we call it. We're in the blender right now. Because this is all accumulation. We then laid down, took out these lows, went up higher, took out these highs. So it hit both sides. Drop down, thank you. Rose back up, thank you. See, when it's doing stuff like that, man, the best thing you do is sit on your hands.
You'll know by the morning.
Yep. That's the beautiful thing about the market. You'll know by the morning.
Unless you try to trade London. I mean, Asia.
Asia, yeah. And the Asian, then you gotta wait.
Yeah.
Let's look at grandma. Nothing's telling me nothing. Daily. YM and ES the only one that came back down to that new week opening gap that we made. Only one. No, he probably looking at this right here. How the 4 hour look? Nothing, in my opinion. Hey, yo, E, what you think?
It hit midnight. It came right back down.
Yep.
Uh, I got a better idea on Nasdaq than I do on ES.
This was a hell of, and I would say this for for me, and like I understand it, and talking to E and Ant, like, man, for me, when this took this out and they got this swing, man.
Speaking of that, put up Nasdaq right next to it
I
because
got you.
I was SMT like a mug.
Man, ain't that what I said? Oh Lord.
Yeah, that's why I got out.
I said I
I'm
hope
thankful.
this nigga they
I'm
got
thankful
out,
I got
man.
out, boy. I got out, bro. Woo.
This is textbook, and this is what you guys should understand. Like,
But I
and this is
normally
why
have both my charts up, but I went home. So I didn't see it. You
but
said
this is
it.
why
Yeah.
I always look for SMT on the 15 minute. Because for me, okay, ES took it out. Boom. Well, 1 o'clock. And
You went
smart
in
money
like that.
when we made this swing here at 145, said, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, I have confidence thinking we're going lower.
Oh, yeah. And for me, when I was looking at the strike price, all I was looking at was from this high to this low, 50%. Because if we retrace, we should retrace at least 50%.
He's past that wick. He's past this wick right here.
Yep.
But that's what liquidity at.
Hey, yo, Junior,
Yo,
if I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. What were we looking at that?
what's that? I wasn't paying attention.
50%. When we retrace on NQ Friday,
Oh, back to midnight open.
the gap fill on the 15 minute. First, I look at the gap fill because
Oh yeah, because I was lower than midnight open. Yeah, I was looking a little bit higher after she gave the flip. But yeah, that when she gave that flip, you got to look left, find the next draw in liquidity.
Right.
It was
the
that
crazy
it was
thing
that
is,
gap on the 15.
from the flip back to that strike, man, that thing went 6x.
Yeah,
Clean.
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 And then at 350, later in the day, boy,
Yeah,
that drop right there was nasty.
nasty.
Nasty. At I think it was like 350. What time was it? Like,
Yep. At 350 macro.
it sent it back down like on 100.
Yeah. Real quick. Where'd it go? 100, 150. Yep, 150.
Yeah, but by that time, what's it called? Had that close.
Yep.
Your ops would have been burnt. So I thought, and still on him. We consider this a shift back to the downside by putting that weight below there. What up? You would consider this to the downside with the weight?
No, this down close candle, man. That's an indecisive candle, but it's still closed green, bullish.
Which one you talking about?
This one right here. Right here. That down close candle. That's the shift to go back down.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Consider that. Okay.
See,
Yeah,
and
but
also,
you asked me about that one. That's not what I would look at.
No, I'm saying now this is a swing.
It's a who?
Is that a swing?
Oh, I thought you said a flanker. I'm like, man, you still talking football? Nah, that ain't no swing, man. Come on, man. Ain't no way that's a swing. Maybe on a 5 minute, but not on this 15-minute chart. This is the swing low, and it shifted right here.
I thought when you had a candle with two higher candles above it, like this, and then this one up here, and this one up here. That ain't a swing.
yeah, that's right.
You know about the technical standards of a swing. I thought that was a swing. And then being that this candle came and went below it, I saw that as okay. That's another shift to go back down again. Now this might get the possible retrace up into here and then that.
I don't know.
So E, when did you get out your option? When it converted
Yeah, right down here. I got out 110.
Oh,
Well, I went, no, hell no. Go down to the lowest, like, sub-seconds. Y'all get off the Zoom. I was like, man, let me go get my damn money, man.
Hey man, he had that hope in him. He said, "We go." See,
It just wouldn't give me what I was looking for. I'm like, if it ain't giving it, you don't want to do it.
But what we always say, it take a low on ES, it could take a high. And what it do? Took that high.
and what's so crazy is like he wanted all. He went like you say. You want to do we go the gap. You wanted hell.
Because these other two indices had already went down here. So I would say, okay, they gonna drop this shit at the end of the day. But like you said, they ain't got to drop it that day. So I'm saying, get ready.
Was that the biggest sell down you've ever taken?
No, not the biggest one I ever taken, but that was the most I had on a sell down.
I got you.
Yeah. Now,
You next, boy.
Points wise, that's not the furthest I've been on a sell down. But
You next, boy. We gonna convert you, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm putting up, but I'm going up. Like just like Friday when I went up. when it went up to the 50%. Y'all, hey,
No, I'm talking
because
about the sell down. You next.
yeah, I probably would do it on option more than futures.
Oh yeah.
You start doing our options, that's when we'll start doing our futures.
You start doing all option, you don't need the future no
He
more.
might not go back.
See, and for me, like if I was selling it down, I'd have been happy with just this short term low here because I'm looking at because at any short term low or any gap, it can flip.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was a gap right there at the bottom. No. Was it NQ? Yeah, NQ.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It had the same thing.
There's a little gap right there between there and there. Oh no, in it.
Yeah, it was something like on the 1 minute boy had looked at.
Yeah, it was the OB or maybe the OB or something. But it just wouldn't give me what I wanted. And
Hey
then,
man. Oh good. 6X.
6 ain't bad on a Friday.
nah, it wasn't 6, it was like 5. 5.
Shit. Hey, the bank gave you 0.00012x on your money. And tell you thank you.
What?
How many 5x's you need for $1 million with $100? You don't need that many.
I don't know that many.
You don't need that many. You don't need that many.
But
he go boy with his math again for a nigga.
I'd be happy with AX every time. Or N. Yeah, A or N? No, X. AX.
200. 1200.
Nah, man, don't even do that math, bro.
7200.
Don't even do that math because that's trying to get 5X every time. That's just doing too much. Just stick to 1X.
43,200. 259,000.
See, you're going to have somebody trying to do that shit and get
It's
money.
possible. 1.5 million. Was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you didn't even go that far because I'm even looking at the PM session move. We only went about 200 points.
What you mean you only win?
Hey, like I told y'all Florida boys say y'all mental is different, real different. One thing from know you guys mental is a next level. Like, and I think I was talking to I think I was talking to Miss Carol Jr. about this. Like, you guys, and it isn't a bad thing. So I don't want you guys to take it offensive. Like you guys trade like there is no tomorrow, which is an amazing thing. You guys trade like today is my last day. If it's gonna be my last day, I'm taking everything I can out of this market, which is an amazing way to trade. Amazing way to trade when you locked in on your A+ setup. It's an amazing way to trade.
I wouldn't say that though. I say we trade like what we see. And we ain't gonna try to go further than what we see unless we, unless it's otherwise.
But what I'm saying is like some people might be concerned like, well, okay, I got $10,000. I just put on 1,000 on this play. You Florida boys, y'all put the whole 10,000 on there. Y'all different. Y'all different. Y'all be like, well, okay, I got $1 million. Okay, let me go ahead and put 50,000. No, you guys will put the whole $1 million on there, and not blink an eye. You guys different. Hey, it's different, man.
You're super duper.
But it's a strategy though. It's not like, for example, it's not like you could take 1,000 and then just keep flipping 1,000 all the way up to 1,000,000 off the muscle. Like you gotta, some people can do that. I can't do that.
I've done that, and
But I can do 1,000 up to 10 or whatever that number is. Once I pass 10, then I'll cut it. And then I could do 4,000 up to 50, cut that. Then I could run that all the way up to 1,000,000, cut that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not just gonna go full throttle,
every
put
time,
all the chips on the table every time I put the dice on the table. That's not smart money management.
right? It's
You know
not.
what I'm
No,
saying? But when you got something in your back pocket, it's nothing.
but
Because if I'm risking $500 on futures and I take that same energy to options and I run up 500 to 10,000, then the next trade I take, I put 5,000. My heart rate shouldn't really increase that much because it's just the same trade. It may be new the first time I do it, but the trade is still the same.
see, but your mental is different because people, if they had that 10,000, they wouldn't put the five. They'd be like, okay, I'm put 1,000. Oh, I'll put 1,500. Oh, I'll put a 500. Your the mental
It ain't like
to put
it ain't
is
like you
different.
manually labeled for the 10. That's
I'm,
you
I,
just got the 10 from the market.
I'm trying to
But
tell y'all, man.
maybe they
Y'all gotta
goals, they risk match their goals. I don't have $10,000 goals. Like I'm just cool with $10,000. What I'm gonna do with that? I could pay some bills, yeah, but 10,000 ain't gonna help me if I lose my job.
Absolutely.
y'all Florida boys, is mental is different. From talking to y'all and for these last couple of years, like y'all mental is, I would say next. See, and one thing, this is what I want you guys to understand. What you and Eric and a lot of y'all do is you guys have honed in on your exact setup, what exactly you want to see in a trade. It's like if you are baking a cake. And you're like, well, if I ain't got this ingredient, then I'm gonna do something else. No, if
Man,
it doesn't look exactly like you want it to, you're not pressing the button. And for a lot of people in here, if it ain't looking like that, then they're still pressing. Well, if you guys not pressing at all,
Yeah, nah. Nah,
like
just because the prop firm
a
say
lot
you
of
got to trade a minimum number of days, don't mean you have to trade that day. I ain't doing that.
times I didn't hit you up and like you say, well, we didn't see, and this is another thing. He's like, well, we didn't ran 200 points in Asian. I ain't trading today. You know how people in FW would say that? Shit, I know you fucking lying.
Right, but that go back to what you and JD always talked about since I joined. You got to have rules and discipline.
That's the hardest
So
thing
if
for growth.
somebody don't have that in their rule, they're not going to think like that. Like if I don't see nothing before 9:30 that makes sense to me, I'm not going to push the button. I'm gonna wait till after 9:30, look at my one setup for life levels, and then just operate from there. That's my rule.
We all have rules, but it's like when the 9:30. See, there's nothing. We all got rules. We all probably got it set right next to our desk and everything. What happened at 9:30? All the rules go out the window. It's like a crackhead with crack. You say, "Hey man, hold this rock, man. Hey, I'll be right back. Don't smoke it. Don't smoke it." Rules, hey man, rules is hard, man. And that's why I applaud you guys, man, because that is like the last missing piece to go to the next level of your individual journey. Being able
But,
to stick to your rules.
but what's the difference between following the rules from a job and following the rules of your trading model?
You're right. And ain't no
You don't
difference.
follow the rules on your job, you out of a job. You don't follow your own trading rules, you out of your money.
and Q gonna fire your ass.
Hey, hey, yo, Jordan, for me, one big thing that I had to do is I had to start coming to the market every week like I ain't got no job. Because before I
Yeah.
had a job, before when I basically dependent on the job, I would do dumb shit all day long. Get to the chart, open it up, hit the button. Not even looked at the landscape of the thing. Because I had a job to well, I had to blew this up. Okay, let me go back to my job. But when you operate like you ain't got no job, where everything you gotta make has to come from the market, you start to trade a little bit differently.
Would you say most people who start their journey in trading do it because they're not making enough money at their job?
No, no, I don't think that they not. Most people do it because they tired of working. They tired of long hours. They tired of reporting for people and all that. I don't think it's the money factor.
I don't think yeah, I think it's more
They
the
tired.
freedom.
The late nights, this and that. Like
Motherfuckers
this is an out, right?
Well, trading ain't no hobby. That's what I'm saying. Like trading is a job. So I get that you tired of the late nights, but if you making hand over fish, like some nurses do like 12-hour shifts. They may not like it, but they get that money and the time off. So my reason I'm asking that is to go back to what you were saying. Some people may be cool with 10,000. And like we talked about, on a different AP call, how many more summers you got left on this earth? You might have one, two, three, nobody know. What is $10,000 gonna do? You tired of working late night hours and stuff? I get that. I used to work second, third shift too. But 10,000 ain't gonna help you retire and leave that job. Scare money don't make no money, bruh.
Yeah, but and I always say it's the biggest factor for me and everything is the time aspect of it. You can make all the money in the world. You can drive all the fancy cars, go to the exotic islands. You, time is what I'm trading for. Time. Being able to control my 24.
Yeah.
When you can control your 24, it's next level. Like I tell you guys all day long. FW is cool, man. Hey, man, I had an enjoyable ride, but that's not the end goal for me, man. I don't. Hey, that was my biggest thing for not want to charge people for the information because I don't want to be tied down to nobody. When it's all said and done, I want to be able to say, well, and on that note, I'm out and not feel like, damn, I owe these people something. I don't. I want to be able to control my full 24 and be able to like because when you start charging people and doing all this and that, now people act like you owe them something. I never want to do that. It's only three no my immediate family. That's the people I owe basically. Wife and kids and my mom and my brothers. That's it. That's it. That's it. When you start trading like ain't no tomorrow, start everything start looking different.
Well, I put that thing in the chat the other day when that dude was saying it ain't no plan B.
Ain't no plan B, man.
That's it. And if you start treating it like that,
Like I say, like man, I enjoy coming to the Zooms on Thursday and Friday and everything, but that's not my end goal, man. My what I when I set out to do this and accomplish this is like to be able to provide freedom, man. Freedom. Like I wrote that post in the chat. 6, 7, 8, 9 figure traders in this market, man. That look like us, talk like us, walk like us. Now ask yourself, you know anybody making 6, 7, 8, 9 figures that's gonna come on the Zoom and talk to y'all? And then tell y'all the correct information and not leave nothing out? remix the remix of the remix of the remix. Man,
See supermarket go under mud.
that shit don't happen. But nobody that look like us, man. Sometimes they even be in those kind of rooms, they gonna charge you. You might not even learn nothing, but just even be in those rooms. It's like nah. Hey man, we always go left field. We start to. Okay, hey yo, Rob. Before I ask you a question, let me go over the ES before you start asking the question. So ES the same way as the AQ. One thing I do like, and y'all know this, we had an inside day on NQ Friday. At the inside day, either tomorrow or the following couple days, it's gonna be a large expansion. So ES don't know nothing. If it's me, I'm not just waiting. 4 hour, I'm just waiting. Either take our previous day low and flip, but we can flip right now. Because we ran previous day low Friday. We can get a 15-minute bullet CID. It's right there. That is the last down close candle. That could be a TFA right there. Which there it is if you look at it. But I'm looking at higher. Because you made these equal highs down there. Close this gap in. That already been closed. Let's go to AQ before we answer these questions. AQZ. Yes, all Friday. He gotta come down there to that gap. No, it don't, man. He said, psych. Said, E, man. How did they look? Daily. Get rid of all this. Previous day high. Previous day low. Get rid of this. Now be enough. We could come lower. 4 hour. So 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock macro. 150 macro. 1 minute. Hey, yo, E. Still on here? Yeah, he's still here. Hey, yo, George.
What's up, man?
One thing on that play Friday when we create that swing, that 150 macro, me personally, all I wanted to do is run some form of internal liquidity, short term low, a gap or something, and flip. Man, that's all I look for. If we get a flip like this on this exact candle, I'm looking for the move.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm looking for. So run some form of internal liquidity. And like you said, hey, and it made a lot of sense Friday. Like when you trade options, you ain't got to be as precise with it because you know where it should come. You know, let's say you got in here, it should have come
Mm-hmm.
below here. It should have come below here.
Mm-hmm.
It should have come below here. And that thing went nuclear. Hold on, what's that? I wish I was able to see the options on the after the fact on here. Don't do that. Option 631. But yeah, Friday buy up move was crazy. And I'm only looking at 50% of this drop as my target. Because one thing I learned from and of AP, like if we already come in here and take out this liquidity, if we come back up, it should fill the gap. It should fill the gap. If we make this gap and run down and we come back up, your target should be at least a gap fill. But this thing filled this gap, and it stopped here, which is cool. Okay, we got some questions. Oh, Mr. Ryan got a question. What's up? Quick question. With TFA, when we move from the daily to the 4-hour, do we first need to wait for the 40? Hold on a second.
Yeah, okay, hold on.
My bad, y'all. Hey, yo, Ryan, you can talk?
Right here, you can hear me?
Oh yeah, what's up, player?
How we doing?
You still got that PA. You ain't blow it up, did you?
Say that again?
You still got your PA. You ain't blow it up, did you?
Nope. It's still good.
Hey man, you ain't nothing like your wife, man.
Oh,
Hey,
stop.
hey, hey, I bullshit you not, man.
Nigga, that's my wife. Talk about it.
Hey, cool, cool, man. Kawhi have a PA for more? Okay, Rod. So, your question with TFA, when we move from the daily to the 4-hour? Okay, one thing I want to ask you, Rod, is when you do a TFA, you have to pick which one you're going to use. Are you going to use the daily as your higher time frame, or are you going to use the 4-hour as your time frame?
4
You
hours.
can't use. Okay, so if you're using 4 hours as your higher time frame, the 4-hour is your bias, and then the 15-minute is your shift.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you're gonna use it daily, then the daily is your bias, and the 1 hour is your shift. It's for me personally, it's times where it's like, say we in the middle and like we haven't taken out a 4 hour level, but we have taken out previous day low. I would go for the daily to the lower time frame. Because for me, all I need to understand for me personally, and this is me, Rod,
Right.
is what is the bias, and that's what the higher time gonna tell me. So if we take out a previous day low, I'm looking for a shit to go back up. Does that make
Well,
sense?
say that again. I'm sorry. Say that again.
For me personally, I'm only looking for the if the daily take out previous day low. That's my bias. So I'm only looking to go up. So
Okay.
I mean, so for me all the time, I'm always looking for a low to be taken or come into a 4 hour bullish gap. Does that make
So
sense?
okay. So if the 4 hour gap is taken out, then you're gonna let the 4 hours be determine your bias. Then
It already
am I
did.
saying that right?
Yeah, when it hit that 4 hour bullish gap, now I'm only looking to go up. I'm not looking to go down.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I think I got that. Yeah.
So when it hits that 4 hour bullish gap, now me personally now I'm on my lower time frames. 1 minute, 15 second, 30 second, looking for a shift. But also when I go down to those lower time frames, if I for me personally, if I have steps 1 and steps 2 a TFA confirmed,
Yeah.
I would take an OTE, meaning that I would feel comfortable taking this low to high retrace, getting in somewhere inside of here, with my stop loss below here. I don't need the right side to confirm if I have steps 1 and steps 2 of TFA. If I only have steps 1 of TFA,
Hmm.
then I need either a low, lower low gap or a low, fail low gap inside of a gap. Does that make sense, Rod?
Okay, and that's when you do your entry then.
Correct.
Okay.
That's if I only got one for if only one if I only got one part TFA. But if I got the daily and the 1 hour or the 4 hour and the 15 minute, then I would take it any OTE to go higher because it's already showing me that this is the ground, this is the floor. Price shouldn't come below here because it already confirmed on steps 1 and steps 2 of TFA. But if only steps 1 confirmed, now I'm looking for a low, lower low, or a low, failed low. Does that make sense?
Okay. Quick question. I'm sorry, but when you say fell low, what do you mean?
Okay. So this is a low, right?
Yeah.
Did this take out this?
No.
That's a failed low.
Okay. Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
did it create a gap and went higher?
Right.
So it's a lot of times you probably see us on YouTube. We always say that like and for me, I want you to challenge this because this is where we expanded from. Come back and challenge this. Show me that this area is active, the able to send price back up. If not, it's going to run it and grab the liquidity below here. Then give me a lower low and go higher.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
That makes
Floyd,
sense.
I got a question about that. That I always struggle with these failed lows, so I usually just do it off of SMT. But you see that gap that's over there on those down candles? How do you know like that's that failed low and that's gonna hold when you got that gap right there on the right?
Can you
You
mark it,
wait until
Greg?
you make the IFVG.
Can you mark it?
I'm
No.
on the phone. I can't do it right here.
Okay, so you talking about
Go
right
to the
here?
right, like the 1200 candle. All right, so you see just to the left, right there, that gap. Down to the right, right there. See the 1, 2, 3 going down?
Correct.
So do you just wait until it passes through that gap to give you the IFVG before you
Not-
look for the entry? Like I can't confirm that that's a failed low until it passed that gap that's right there.
But the only way for me to confirm it's a fail low is I need a gap on the right side.
Okay, so you don't
So
care about that gap that's up there.
nope, because this got challenged here. Then we made the gap right here. So this is a low, failed low, and a gap, and we're going higher.
All right.
Does that make sense, Greg?
Yeah, it makes sense. I just do it off of S&T for the failed low. I could never like figure that out.
Yeah, and
But
I
I
think
got you.
yesterday, Clarence talking about ICT was talking about like, and he has been preaching this. This is the key. The gap.
Yeah, I would have waited for here before I passed that. But I see what you're saying.
But let's say using options. You ain't gotta wait. Because once this confirmed at 1 o'clock, it's a gap here. Now I'm looking at 50% of this range, 631. Hey, great question, Greg and Rod. Uh, anybody else got any questions? Hey, yo, Rod.
Yep.
How much money have you put in your PA?
How much money did I put in?
Yeah.
I mean, except for the apps and the monthly course, just
No.
No.
what?
He's down in his PA.
Okay.
Oh, is that what you mean? Oh, I'm my bad.
Where you at? 49?
Exactly. Yep.
Okay. Well, where are you struggling at?
Let's put it this way. I was trying to do some small strategies like the opening range breakout.
Okay.
That
On
that
gold, right?
Say it again?
On gold, right?
On gold, yes.
Ooh, she had your ass.
Ah. So I should have done an NQ?
No, you can. Hey, gold, man. What do y'all say about gold, man? Hey, gold is one of those instruments. If it's going one direction, let it go that one direction, and then wait for it to stop. Because trying to time a reversal on gold, it'll get your head blown off. Because it whips, and when it whips, last week I was seeing on sub seconds 10, 15 point 30-second candles. That's not normal.
Hmm.
So are you only doing TFA, all right? Or you
No, TFA, I just started learning yesterday. Because I
What,
wanted, go
He
ahead.
watched T-Trade's video, and then we watched like the first 2
Mm.
hours of Anthony's video.
So I want to get that down pat.
oh, Kawhi being a teacher.
No, because I told you his question. I can't answer his questions. That's why I told him he has to get on his Zoom and ask the questions. Like he needs to know the why behind everything.
It's the professional in them. Hey, that's a lot of y'all. It's a lot of y'all like that, man. It's a lot of y'all like that. And for a lot of y'all, that's what hurts you guys more than helps you guys.
Hmm.
Like why this? Why that? Why this? And one thing I will always say, and this is why it's crucial that you understand. Every day is going to be every day is unique. There will never be the same day twice, but it will always give you similarities of that same price action. So you got to figure out, what do you like to see in the trade? Do you like to see the gap? Do you like to see any other thing that you can pick out like this, like that? Because trying to jump back and forth, it ain't gonna help you. And it's gonna hurt you more than to help you. That's
Okay.
why for me, I fell in love with just going one direction. Like it's plenty of times like I see E or Ann selling it down. I'm like, cool, hey, I love it. We gonna pass the rock. Y'all gonna sell it down to me. I'm gonna buy it back up. We all get paid because it's hard to master both. It's
Okay.
easier to go. Is Ask yourself this, Rod. Is it easier to walk straight or walk straight, reverse, walk straight, reverse, walk straight, reverse? It's hard. Going
Right.
one direction. And one thing, the market is engineered to go up. So if you engineer it for every retrace to go higher, let me just wait. But the hardest thing, Rod, is sitting on your hands. And for a lot of people, that is the hardest thing for a lot of traders. Being able to sit and wait for their trade.
Yeah,
But
I
one
get that way.
but one thing I tell a lot of women at FW is like, when your husband, he got to open the door for y'all. He got to open the door when y'all get to the car. He got to open the door when y'all get to the restaurant. But y'all chase these red and green candles all day long. They ain't got to open the door for y'all. What's the difference?
Good point. That's funny though, but it's a good point. So
Right?
let me ask you then. If gold is somewhat funny, you think I should start off with just NQ?
Nope. Nope. I want you to perfect your strategy.
Okay.
Because once you perfect your strategy, you can trade anything. And then also perfect what exactly Rod wants to see. And stick to being a boutique. If you know that you can trade certain hours, stick to those certain hours. You know that if the market is selling off all day long, okay, turn the computer off, come back in the PM session. Because one thing for certain, two things for sure. If the market is selling off all New York session and there's no retrace, you know that the last hour is going to give you a retrace.
Mhm.
So you just look for your signature in the last hour, the last 2 hours. 250 macro, 350 macro.
Okay.
But trying to jump from instrument to instrument, nah. Nah. You can do it, but first perfect your setup.
Right.
What did you do to get the PA?
It's the strategy that I saw. What was it? It was a 50 EMA on the 3 minute time frame. And when you get an FVG off of the 50 EMA, then you could put your entry in. And it was working all right. But now it's been failing lately because of gold. I don't know. It's like gold's been funny, so that strategy hasn't been working for me.
See, this
But
is
you said it helps you get your PA though, right?
It did.
Yeah, I don't know that strategy, but like boys say, just keep perfecting it, man.
but also it's a different emotion, right? Because you probably breathing harder on this PA than you was on that combine.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
But
because I bet you
also, like he has me in his ear telling him that, there are other things that you have to look for in the market. Like, he's relying on the EMA, but sometimes market conditions are not going to let that trade play out. Like you can get a gap above the 50 EMA, but if you've just taken out a high, it's gonna come back on you. Right. So that's why I'm trying to tell him that he needs to know how to read the chart.
That's
a
true.
blank chart is the best thing.
Mm-hmm.
See, and that's the and like and don't get me wrong, indicators they work for certain people. But for a lot of people that use indicators, they have wide stop losses. They have a lot of money. Where if it don't work, they got time to get out of position. We trying to trade like a doctor with a specialty. We try to get to the lowest time frame and get in the lowest, put as lowest stop loss and maximize the return. Because anybody can say, and this is for me personally, this is why I used to hate when I personally trade micros, because I'd be like, I would try to buy it here, 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 and then I finally get it here. just come up and take out here. But we are so precise now that I need to be on the lowest time frame. So that way I can get in somewhere down here and be out here and here.
Right, and when we'd be trading Asian, right, he'd be waiting for, his breakout outside of the orb or the 350, whichever he was doing. And I'm in the trade way at the bottom of that range. And he doesn't understand, like, how did you get in? Why did you get in? Because he's waiting for it to break that 15-minute candle.
So, Kawhi, do you feel more pressure with your significant other trade right beside you?
Yeah, I do.
I told you. I told you. I said, Kawhi. I said, all that blowing shit up. That shit out the window now. Now you got somebody that understand everything that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
But they say pressure make diamonds. Scared money repeat it. Scared money don't make no money.
If I could offer some unsolicited advice, Rod,
Sure.
I would go the next 2 to 3 months without pushing a button and master whatever it is that you want to know.
Okay.
Because that PA is precious, man. So
So
if you still having like inconsistent trades, you say your strategy not working for you. If you do want to learn something else, but whatever it is you choose to do, like give yourself at least 2 to 3 months of just looking at it real time and not pushing it. That way you can understand without the pressure of being right and pressure of losing the account.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's sound advice. Yeah. Thanks.
For sure, man.
So Ryan, you can you can go ahead and pass that account to your wife. Ain't no pressure on her. She ain't buying, so she might go. Hey, ain't no pressure on her buying stuff.
It's all right. I got 3 new PAs to start out the week with.
Come on, this is being recorded. You gotta remember that. This is being recorded. Yo, shit! I told her I got 3. I ain't got the guy no more. But yeah, Rod had great questions, man. Great questions. The only way you can learn, you gotta ask.
Uh-huh.
Only way you gonna learn. And the thing is, you can take this and trade anything. Like the only indicators we have up here is these. This is it. And everything else we put on ourselves. We put on a previous day high, previous day low. Everything else we put on ourselves. But this helps you to read a naked chart, basically. That's why I say any chart, like I could pull up any chart. Any chart. Let's soybean. Any chart. And probably within less than an hour, you probably could look and see yourself inside of this stuff. Because what we are trading is we are trading raw price action. We're not, and that's how, and to me that's the best way. Like if you look at this 4 hour, look at this. We can understand how to trade this chart. That's what never traded ever in our life. We look at this as a low, and we failed, and we start going up higher. Where's the liquidity at? We already touched the gap, so it's what? Gap fill. That's first target. Then this high. We look to our left. This high. And this is never trading this instrument ever. That's the same thing as when we look at our stocks. When I mapped out this Salesforce position that I'm in, TFA. ran weekly low, lower low, 4 hour, lowest down close candle, shifted. I'm in here. I'm getting out right here. Same thing. So like perfecting your entry and man, you can trade anything.
Uh-huh.
And I like how Ant said, like, man, the world is yours, man. I've seen positions go nuclear of what we have caught in this group this year. Where as low as when we went to the Apple positions, and like we talked about, it was the only one in the max 7 that didn't move. To now Apple back at all-time highs. The same TFA we use on indices, we use it on stocks. I just use it from a higher time frame. I go weekly, then I go 4 hour. I'm looking for a weekly level, a weekly low to be taken. Boom. August 11th. Now I'm looking for a 4 hour shift. I need a 4 hour shift. So meaning that I need the lowest down close candle to get traded, they get closed above. You got closed above here. August 15th. Then I'm going 3 months out, December 19th. And then I'm just going 330. It's my strike. Simple as that, Rod.
Whoa.
Simple as that. Now, if you look at this, look at where Salesforce is headed. I don't know nothing about the company. I don't know who on the board, who the CEO, who the president of the company. I don't know none of that. All I do is I read the chart. Because as I know Junior would say, for him, this is a shift. That's a shift. But for me, we shifted down here. Where we headed? And it came to the gap again, 4 hour. Here, and here. I'm done.
Boy, do you have an example of TFA on NQ or gold from last week?
Are you looking at it all three or just higher time frame in the middle?
What you looking at?
All three.
Gotcha. Are you going both directions or one direction?
Well, I'm gonna take some sound advice and go bullish.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I'll do this. So Wednesday we had the minutes, right? We had the minutes Wednesday. So this was a 4 hour bullish gap we was talking about. Do this. One. So Rob, would you say that this is a bullish gap, correct? 4
Yes.
hour.
Yep.
Okay, so we came into it during the minutes. So 4 hour, 15 minute. Came into it here, right?
Yes.
Got our closure above here, correct?
Yep.
And we did what? Took out all-time highs. What time was this closure? 3 o'clock. That's a bad one to show. Let me do this. Because this one's already up here. It didn't come back. Because it didn't close until 3 o'clock, which was right here. It's closure. Came back. Yeah, it didn't close. Let's see something. Do another one. Bullish gap, correct, Rod?
Yep.
He came back to it Tuesday, 1800. Tuesday, 1800. It's the gap. Would you say that these two candles is your lowest down close candle inside that gap?
Yes.
Okay. So stretch it across.
So that's your CISD?
It's CISD.
Okay.
When we got the closure right here. Remember how I said if I got steps 1 and steps 2 of TFA,
Uh-huh.
I would take an OTE to go higher?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go. So we closed 1930 Tuesday. 1930 Tuesday. Closure here. For me, this was when it's closed, it's go time. And then okay, now let's look at the macro. What's the next macro? 1950 to 2010. Let's focus on the macro. 1950, 2010. For me, when I look at this is the macro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at low, failed low. It's a gap here.
Okay.
And I ride it up. Do you see that?
I see that. So a question,
Where?
if the setup didn't happen, if it how should I put this?
Okay. We got parameters, and I'll read it to you. I got it right here on my desk. And right here, I already know what you're gonna say. I already know. I can read your mind. I already know. Hold on. Yes. Okay, so we got different kind of setups. A plus, A plus plus. So did the setup for so you probably said, well, that happened outside the macro. Okay. But it's set up inside the macro. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Right. So you still do the entry because the setup happened during the 20 minutes macro.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
it's 94. So it gave me a low, failed low, and a gap.
Okay.
And also, I'm looking at this too. If this was because I'm looking at this. Remember, I said it's times where I do a OTE.
Yeah.
That's the low. That's the high.
Okay.
But but if I'm doing this, I want to see a gap over here. Again, you went down here and then come down there. So it gave you a low, a failed low, gave me a gap here, it went higher.
So a perfect entry would have the low, low, and the gap within the macro, so you could do your entry. That would have been perfect.
You want me, you want to be honest with you?
Go ahead.
As long as it gave me steps one, steps two, that's all I need. Because it's already showing me it wants to go higher.
Uh-huh.
So it's like you had already shifted on the you had already came down hit the 4 hour gap. Check one. You had already shifted on the 15 minute, which is a higher time frame. So
Uh-huh.
it's like you ain't coming back now.
Gotcha.
Because even looking at this, I would have took this. This is a low, failed low, and going up higher. Because this low came back, challenged it, nothing. Gave me a gap,
Mhm.
going up higher.
Hey boy, squeeze your chart to the right.
Oh, gosh.
This one right here. Hold on,
Okay.
hold on. Stretch it. Yeah. Oh,
You good? Oh yeah.
that's it right there. But that's the shadiness of your girl I don't like.
See, I don't like that high either, man. I don't like that highness, man. For some reason, like I like
This is it right there.
that's it. Yeah, that's a low, and it's failing.
But you gotta deal with all this pullback before it
Right.
finally. 'Cause that's low hanging fruit target.
Mhm.
Cause
Yep.
look what time that set up for him, and then retrace right back into the gap right there. This candle came back inside.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's macro. CID macro setup entry. But man, gold shady, man. Especially if you got a trailing.
Like I say, I understand why you didn't gravitate to options because futures you probably would have had your stop loss right here, and then it come
Yeah.
back down there right here to your entry. It take you
Yeah.
out. That's why I always like if I'm getting in here, I look at the next stop here when I really want to take it all the way up here. But I know that
Let's see, there's also too what I'm thinking is like how you and JD approach midnight. So the time and price aspect of this trade may not be in alignment right now because midnight open hasn't even came out yet.
right. And then maybe midnight, we bullish we gonna drop down. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Right. But then so then that would be the more ideal setup.
Yeah.
Either that
Because
one or this one, because you got the kill zone is between 2 to 5.
yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
like this.
saying?
I like this one because this is a low, challenged it, failed, gap, start off below here. Ain't no gaps. Yeah.
Where's midnight open?
Midnight
Right up there.
39772.
Yeah, so both of them are valid because you know you buy below midnight.
Yep.
As long as it don't come back down and take this swing right here, and it gives you your setup, you good to go.
I'm sorry, what's the deal with the midnight opening?
Midnight is like previous high, previous low. It's a level.
Okay.
When you bullish, you ideally want to buy below midnight.
Okay.
Because if you look at these candles, if you look at a daily candle and you look at it from we open, push down, push all the way up and close. this is midnight open. If I'm bullish, I want to buy in this part of the area below here. But sometimes it doesn't happen like that. If you bearish, you want to sell above midnight. I know Jordan started implementing that in his strategy. He's only buying below midnight and selling above midnight. Because Rod, if I look at this from this perspective, let's go to the daily, and I take these candles and show it to you in bars. We open here, pushed up, pushed all the way down, and closed.
Right.
You see it from a bars perspective. It's different than when you see it from the candles. Does that make sense?
Yep.
You didn't got a one-on-one today after your wife asked your question instead of asking her.
Trust me, I appreciate it.
All right. Ask them. They on the Zoom. Ask them. Don't ask me. But one thing I will say, Ron, like if you perfect one direction and a low, fail low, man, it'll change your life.
Okay.
You know all the expensive stuff your wife wants you to buy for her the next 2 months.
Yeah, she already gave me a list, but
Right. Exactly. This market can provide at times too. But you have to perfect, and this is what I want you to understand. You can ask me a question, you can ask Ann, you can ask E a question, or anybody on here, all you want. You have to figure out what exactly Rod wants to see when he gets in a trade.
Okay.
And what Rod can pick out constantly every day, over and over and over again. Because just seeing it one time ain't gonna work. Hey man, great Rod session today, man. He came to the front and asked his questions. He said, "Hey man, I ain't about to be sitting in the back, man, losing by myself. My wife can't help me. She told me ask them guys on that Zoom. That's what they there for."
That's 100 right there.
So yeah, right. I would say like perfect what you want to see in the trade.
Okay.
And then like watch it happen over and over again. Okay, and I know people always ask me about this question too. I get this a lot of my DMs. 9:30. One thing I look for me, 9:30 is if I don't have a trade 750, 850 macro and I wait on 9:30. 9:30 is pivotal for me for the whole morning session. That first gap that is made. When we make that first gap, and for me, it can be the 9:30 candle. I'm looking at the movement of the 9:30. If the 9:30 candle expands and give me a gap and breaks level, that's my 9:30 gap. Now, what I want to see is what happens after that gap is formed. Does it come back to the gap, and is it being used as support to go higher or resistance to go lower? If it's trading through it and dropping, I'm okay with that. Because one thing about me is if it's doing that, I'm just waiting for it to settle. Because a lot of times it does that and it settles. And then when it flips, it turns bullish. That's my target. Or if we are excessively bullish and we run it and we don't come back to that 9:30 gap at all, I know that the first half of the morning is ultra bullish, and that if I'm a buy, I have to buy in premium. Does that make sense, Rod?
Yeah. Mm.
I'll show an example. 'Cause I already know how our people is. Well, I need an example. I need to understand. Okay, so this is 9:30. Let me see. Where's the gap? No gap. So this is 9:47. What did price do? Price went up,
Then
went
down.
down through it. Then it went back up, just settled there. Then it dropped lower, came back up, lower, back up. But what it is doing is I'm on a lower time frame. So all I need to do is I'm looking at the 9:30 gap. So now I'm on sub-seconds. Now 50, what did it do? Ran these lows. For me personally, and my friend E, he take it all day long, but I don't like doing this. So this is initial drop, and it gave me a gap. For me, I
Mhm.
need you to come back here and show me that this gap is active. How can I do that? Give me a gap on the right.
Hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Because either look, this is a low, a failed low, but it didn't give me no gap. And then you start running. Then for me, what I'm doing, I'm using the 930 gap because I can scalp this all day long and twice on Sunday. Came all the way back. Low, lower, low. Nothing. What did it give me? Gave me a little gap. I'm just going internal. Ain't that a gap, Rod?
Yes, it is.
Ain't that enough?
For sure.
See, and one thing I learned is like when I'm scalping like this, I need to go back internal. Even though I see these equal highs up here, it's gaps before I get there. If you think it's, and once you get your PA and get your cushion and everything, once it runs a short-term high into a gap, you have to be willing to move your stop loss to break even plus some because it can come back. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Came back again. Low, nothing. Pushed up, nothing. Low, nothing. Low, nothing. Low, nothing. Gave me a gap here. Once we run a high, I need to be able to move my stop. What am I risking? 160. It just ran the first short-term high gap. Done. Does that make sense, Rod?
I got you. Yep.
Hey, yo, Kawhi, does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
And then you see we came all the way back, low, lower low, gave the gap. And guess what? Inside the back row, it went all the way up. Closed in the gap and dropped back down. And then he gave you a low, lower low, gave you a low, a void gap. $111. That's enough.
Yes, it is.
Does that make sense, Rod?
Yes, it does.
Let me make sure. Anybody got any questions before we get out of here? Hey, Rod, thanks for the questions, man.
Appreciate you.
Closed mouth don't get fed.
What was that?
Closed mouth don't get fed.
Oh, yeah, facts.
Especially with 45, 47 in office, and he cutting out the SNAP benefits, man. We gotta eat. We gotta eat, man.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta eat. Okay. We got news this week? Nope. Oh, NFP week. If you don't see your trade, if you don't see your setup, don't press the button.
Right. Don't force it.
This isn't about who can have the most trades. Because it ain't a game about who can make the most trades. It's about can you be proper at your trade and take it over and over again. So no questions, no concerns.